On November 28, in the administrative building of Zangezour copper molybdenum combine, there was held a fourth and the final public discussion concerning the plant's annual production volume increase with 10 million tons. Public hearings on this project were still launched a year ago in an atmosphere of heated debate and criticism. Unlike the previous ones, there were sounded few questions and answers on the public hearings. There were few representatives of non-governmental organizations too. Artur Grigoryan, who presents Ecological Right NGO, was interested in issues concerning the ecological status of affected communities connected with the doubling of production volume. The project is for 25 years, but the volumes of tailings permit, if I am not mistaken, the provision of workload with such volumes for 12 years. After that, it's a big question, is it possible to build a dam or not? There are issues connected with reliability and more. Now, don't you see a problem here? If after 12 years of exploitation we find out that it's impossible to build a dam for the tailings and the deposit must continue the operation, what we are going to do with the tails? How will be regulated the tailings dump waste economy for reaching the minimum damage in the result of deposit exploitation and particular the waste? The project was made for the total, that is, those questions which must be presented in terms of the global and the financial. The undertakers and the designers have worked to give a solution for a certain period. The question here is that, as it was noted above, at the present situation the existing tailings dump and waste dump economies may serve within 10-12 years in case of increase of that capacity. That is, if there will be given a permission for the beginning of the process, and within this period there will be presented an expertise demand and they will bring again to the examination the further projects for expansion of the tailings dump and waste dump economy, then it seems to me that from the environmental point of view our mistake will not be so large, as at the present the issues related to the idea of possible volumes increase of the tailings dump and the waste dump economy are present in these project documents. Artur Grigoryan was also concerned about the problems of further reclamation. Within which period, who is in charge, how much money should be spent for that, where must be financial guarantees, in capital or maybe here. When law was changed, the meaning was completely changed too. There are separately planned financial guarantees that must be separate account. In short, the issues related to tailings reclamation and of course where must be the placed tailings during mine operation. All these questions, however, remain without answer. There were then quite serious discussions during the phase of law preparation. Whether is there a word that the combine reclaims Artsvanik and then Alyotic investment company opens again the tailings dump and exploits it. Therefore, this option was adopted. And at the same time, when the time comes to stop the operation and hand over tailings dump, there will be determined is it necessary to reclaim it or not. That's why that provision was stipulated, which will have conventional application. If we declare that we'll stop the operation of the tailings dump, it will consider transferred. If there will be necessary to conserve to reclaim, it will be implemented, because the company within the framework of its annual planning always plans current reclamation and there are spent money for that. It seems to me, if we evaluate the dynamics of the company, we must see that there is a significant positive dynamics. I would like to ensure that similar dynamics will continue, not because we feel ourselves under pressing, but because we understand this responsibility very well. It's very important for us to understand truly how people live and who is capable of evaluate of our work and is interested in productiveness and safety of our work.
Մեր համար եւս ոնց որ ես նշեցի, մինչ այդ շատ կարեւոր է հասկանալ մանրակրկիտ թե ինչով են ապրում մարդիկ, ովքեր որ ունակ են գնահատելու մեր աշխատանքը եւ հետաքրքրված են մեր աշխատանքի արդյունավետ եւ անվտանգ լինելու.
General Director of Zangezour Copper Molybdenum Combine Meher Palaskov added that each year there will be spent about $6 million for implementation of social programs in affected communities, and if we have better work, there is plan to increase the amount of money.
Ավարտվեց թվով 4-րդ
There has been finished the fourth public hearing, which was the last one. The annual production volume of Zangezour copper molybdenum combined has reached the figure 22 million tons. We hope that in the result of production volume doubling, social reforms will significantly exceed ecological damages.
կգերազանցեն էկոլոգիական վնասներին։
Gane Balayan, David Yesayan, Sunik Online.